Okay, before I start this video, I'd like to point out that it's actually Matthew 20, verse 28, not verse 29. And people who hack my computers and cell phone, what have you, they want to try to confuse people because they're jealous, because I've proven that I'm God's son definitively. Okay, remember that they're changing my voice. Let me give you an example of scripture that transcends other scripture. Luke 6:46 transcends Matthew 20:29. Again, Luke chapter 6, verse 46 transcends Matthew chapter 20, verse 29. You'll see that I'm right. Many of you have probably heard white supremacists on the spectrum, everything from the Klan to maybe Pat Robertson to maybe a liberal who swears he's not a white supremacist. I'm saying that if you really want to serve God, then magically you should serve other people first. What they're not telling you is the semantics, right? The devil is in the details. In Luke 6:46, it says, "Why do you call me Lord, Lord, and do not do what I say?" He's saying to them, why do you, and you, and you, and you, call me Lord, Lord, and do not do what I say? Why? Because you're supposed to do what I say. Christ as a character in the story is superimposed on my soul is the simple explanation in regards to that. When we look at Matthew 20, verse 29, it says, "Just as the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many." Let's go back to verse 25, same chapter. Let's go to the beginning of this section. A mother's request. So Matthew 20, verse 20. Then the mother of Zebedee's sons came to Jesus with her sons, and kneeling down asked a favor of him. "What is it that you want?" he asked. She said, "Grant that one of these two sons of mine may sit at your right, and the other at your left in your kingdom." "You don't know what you are asking," Jesus said to them. "Can you drink the cup I am going to drink?" "We can," they answered. Jesus said to them, "You will indeed drink from my cup, but to sit at my right or left is not for me to grant. These places belong to those for whom they have been prepared by my Father." When the 10 heard about this, they were indignant with the two brothers. Jesus called them together and said, "You know that the rulers of the Gentiles lord it over them, and their high officials exercise authority over them. Not so with you. Instead, whoever wants to become great among you must be your servant, and whoever wants to be first must be your slave. Just as the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many." Now let's stop there. Did the Son of Man come to be your slave? No. Again, Luke 6:46. "Why do you call me Lord, Lord, and do not do what I say?" The Son of Man came to lead you, and through leading you, he's serving you. Now, I hate to draw parallels with the president or something, okay, but a president is supposed to serve the people, right? But is he leading the people? Yes. Notice he said the phrase, "just as the Son of Man." He used himself as an example. He said, take your rightful place and do what you're supposed to do. Not, go work for them as their ranch hand or their janitor or whatever, right? Not go be their sex slave in a damn cult. But to take your rightful place. Go back to Matthew 7. You know them by their fruit. You know who you are by what? And you got to put a lamp on its stand. So when you see these racist people who come from a long line of slave masters and things like that, and these token minorities who probably come from a long line of ass kissers, and they say that you're supposed to serve if you want to be great, you should have known the first time that they're lying.